down here at the lower level, we have People Tools. Okay, and we'll draw a box around that to be our foundation. And then on top of that, we have each of the different apps. So that might be HCM, it might be FSCM, or we'll just draw 3 of them, CS, Campus Solutions. So those are 3 common apps. And so those, of course, sit on top of the People Tools foundation. Now, there is nothing delivered in FSCM that's required by People Tools. Nothing in HCM that's required by People Tools. But the opposite, right? And that is HCM requires People Tools, FSCM requires People Tools, CS requires People Tools. So as each of these apps are building their solutions, they find or they develop, you might say, frameworks for their own app that they then decide other apps actually make the decision, say, that's a really nice feature. A great example of that might be AWE. And I'm typing in AWE over the top of FSCM because AWE was built by the supply chain team to allow the supply chain business analysts to maintain the notification rules and the routing rules for approvals. Well, HCM decided that was a really good idea. So we get on top of this, the apps teams. We'll just draw it up here, although you might be able, it might be just as well placed down there. But we're going to call this the enterprise components layer. So enterprise components exist, I don't want to say outside of the apps, but they're shared by the apps. And the reason this is so important is because Notification Composer falls in here. Now notice that it's sitting on top, which means it's on top of People Tools, which means Notification Composer does not exist without People Tools either.